Hello everyone, and welcome to Left of Meta! The idea behind this series is to highlight some decent to good sets that can be good for either newer players who want a good starting point to work from, or for older players who just want to mess around and look at some of the sets that aren't Reliquin, Sororia, Yolnahkrin, and Olorime for their DPS tanks and healers. And before we get into the actual sets, a couple of very quick ground rules. First off, these sets will always be overland, PvP, crafted sets, or base game dungeons. And they will be tested alongside other sets, which will be listed in the video and linked in the description below. For the most part, those sets will be Leviathan from Crypt of Parts and the Maelstrom Bow for stamina characters, Mother's Sorrow from Deshawn and the Maelstrom Staff for Magicka characters, Spell Power Cure and the Master's Resto Staff from White Gold Tower for healers, and Ebon Armory for tanks. This week's set is called Winter's Respite. It is found in Greymoor Overland, and it is rather cheap on Guild Store. This set grants the following benefits. At 2 items, it adds 129 magical recovery. At 3 items, it adds 1096 maximum magicka. At 4 items, it adds 1096 maximum magicka. And at 5 items, casting an ability that leaves an effect on the ground will create a circle of healing frost for 10 seconds. You and your group members restore 1,182 health every 2 seconds while standing inside the circle. This effect can occur once every 10 seconds and scales off the higher of your maximum magicka or stamina. This video also includes the Symphony of Blades monster set, and the Master's Restoration staff. So this set does one thing really well. It adds a lot of bonus healing, which can be good, and this set is effectively a second cast of Grand Healing for you. However, for a 5-piece set, we can do a lot better with stuff that is relatively easy to get. We can pick up stuff like Martial Knowledge from Craglorn Overland, or Guild Stores. You can pick up stuff like Worm's Raiment from Vaults of Madness, though that one can't be backbarred like Winter's or Martial Knowledge can be. And we usually have enough healing in trial scenarios in all of the hard content, and you usually want the damage buff more than you want the extra healing. All in all, this is a kind of bad healer set. You don't really need all of that extra healing that it gives you. It's overkill. And any group buff set, like Martial Knowledge or Worm's Raiment, as mentioned above, is more damage, which means your group is spending less time in the fight, which means they need less healing. I just don't see a place for Winter's Respite as a healer set. That being said, in more solo content, this is a really nice passive heal if you need an extra passive heal on your build and feel like you can sacrifice a 5-piece set for one. And, again, for a Magicka character, this is really easy to pick up and it's really easy to use because you could just theoretically throw this on your back bar with Wall of Elements. Because when you cast Wall of Elements with this, you get the healing circle around you. But that is all for this week. If you enjoyed this video, or if you disagreed with me, feel free to comment as such below. If you liked it, please like, and if you want to see more of this sort of thing, please subscribe. Next week we will be talking about the set War Maiden, and I hope to see you all then. Until then, good luck, stay safe, and don't die.